So, hello everyone. Today we are going to study about first chapter of physical chemistry, that is solution. So, what is solution? Solution is the homogeneous mixture of two components. Solution is the homogeneous mixture of two components. First one is solute and second one is solvent. So we will know about solute. The component which have lesser number of moles of component. The component which have lesser number of moles in solution, that is known as solute, and which have more number of moles of component, that is solvent. So solute which present in lesser amount and solvent which present in more amount. So this is solution. It is the homogeneous mixture of component. These components are solute and solvent. Solute present in lesser number of moles while solvent present in more number of moles. Now we will know about colligative property. What is colligative property? These are property of solution which are directly proportional to number of moles of solute or inversely proportional to molar mass of solute. Those properties which are directly proportional of moles of solute are inversely proportional to molar mass of solute are known as colligative property. This property has four types. First one is osmotic pressure. Second one is depression in vapor pressure. Third one is elevation in boiling point, and last one is depression in freezing point. These are colligative properties. So first of all we will study about osmotic pressure. So what is osmotic pressure? For osmotic pressure we have to know about osmosis. So what is osmosis? For osmosis we will take a bell jar and placed a SPM in mid of this jar and filled with one side of this jar by solvent and another side by solution. So particle of solvent will move through SPM towards solution. This process is known as osmosis. The movement of particle of solvent through SPM towards solution is known as osmosis. If we filled bell jar by two solution of different concentration, like this is dilute solution and this is concentrate solution, then particle of solvent will move from dilute solution through SPM towards concentrate solution. This phenomenon is also known as osmosis. Now we are going towards osmotic pressure. Again we take a bell jar, place an SPM, filled with one side by solvent and another side by solution. The particle of solvent will move towards solution through SPM. This is osmosis. Now we will apply an external pressure on concentrated solution. Then this movement will stop. So we can say the external pressure which can stop process of osmosis is known as osmotic pressure. The external pressure which can stop process of osmosis is known as osmotic pressure. This is bell jar, this is SPM. One side is filled with solvent and another is filled with solution. We will apply an external pressure. Then process of osmosis will stop. It means both solutions are lie in equilibrium state. On the behalf of equilibrium, we can say the external pressure which can establish equilibrium between both solutions, also known as osmotic pressure. At equilibrium, the flow of solvent towards solution can be stopped, but due to equilibrium, it can't be stopped. We can say flow of solvent through SPM towards solution can be stopped, but it can't be stopped. Flow of particle of solvent continue progresses both sides, but volume of both solution will not be changed. This phenomenon is known as osmotic pressure. Now, next one is isotonic solution. We will take one is dilute and another one is concentrate. If process of osmosis doesn't occur between both solutions, then these solutions are known as isotonic. If process of osmosis doesn't occur between both solutions, then these solutions are known as isotonic solution.